Love hurts, and so do these kills. Well, hey there, friendships. Welcome back to Curtis's Corner. If you are new here, hi, I'm Curtis, and this is my corner. And you just swiped right on some killer movie talk. Yes, I got my nails done. Yes, I've shaved since the last video. So fresh, so clean. And yes, part 3 of horror history is creeping its way to your screen very soon. But today's video, it's all about love, obsession, and possibly a little murder. Just like any good Valentine's Day, right? As you probably saw from the thumbnail, today we are going to be diving into the brand new film Heart Eyes, directed by Josh Ruben and starring Mason Gooding and Olivia Holt. Now, will this film steal our hearts or just rip them out, Jason Voorhees style? Well, we're about to find out. So, if you're interested in hearing my thoughts and bloody honest opinions, then stay tuned and keep on watching. Before we slice into this review, do me a favor, stab that like button if you love movie-related content. Subscribe for weekly videos, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a killer upload. And for just $2 on Patreon, you will get early access to videos before they go public, and the chance to help decide what movies I talk about next. Because, let's be real, who doesn't love a little exclusivity? Alright, without further stab-a-doo, let's carve into this review. So you know that feeling when you catch someone giving you heart eyes from across the room? It's cute, right? Well, Heart Eyes takes that idea and cranks it up to horrifying, because this movie, catching someone's eye might just be the last thing you ever do. This holiday slasher comedy kicks things off with a bang and a lot of blood, delivering an opening sequence that's both hilarious and brutal. While the rest of the film doesn't always match that energy, it still offers some fantastic kills, great comedic timing, and 2 leads with chemistry so good it might make you forget there's a masked killer lurking in the background. For a little while at least. Now let's talk about the best part of this movie, Mason Gooding and Olivia Holt. Mason Gooding is one of those actors who just feels real on screen. He's not playing a horror movie archetype. He's playing a guy who would actually exist in the real world. He's funny, he's charming, and let's be honest, he's adorable. His reactions to everything happening around him feel natural, which helps keep the movie grounded even when the kills get over the top. Then you have Olivia Holt, who absolutely shines in this role. Her comedic timing is on point, her line deliveries are effortless, and she just owns every scene that she's in. Whether she's throwing out a sarcastic one-liner or dodging a serial killer with heart-shaped eyes, she makes it all feel fresh. And the chemistry between her and Gooding, flawless. They bounce off of each other so well that I almost wanted the movie to ditch the horror entirely and just let them banter for 90 minutes. As for the supporting cast, we have Jordana Brewster and Devon Sawa, both of whom bring solid performances. The only downside, some of them don't stick around long, and I won't say whether that's because their roles are small or because they, die horribly, but let's just say this movie doesn't hesitate to shed some blood. Look, I'm not gonna lie, if you've seen a slasher movie before, you've basically seen this one. But that's not necessarily a bad thing though. Heart Eyes keeps things simple. A group of people, a masked killer, and a holiday theme to tie it all together. The film doesn't try to reinvent the genre, and for the most part, it works. It's a fun ride with some creative kills and a lot of laughs along the way. The holiday slasher theme is always welcome, and it gives the movie a unique enough identity to stand out from the crowd. However, the weakest part of the movie is definitely the mystery. Early on, the film tries to set up some intrigue about who the Heart Eyes Killer, or HEK as they call him in the movie, really is. And for a little while, I was actually going back and forth between a couple suspects. But then about halfway through, it just becomes way too obvious. By the time the killer is revealed, there is no sense of shock. It's more of a,
well, yeah, obviously.
And the motive? Yikes. Without spoiling anything, let's just say it's not exactly groundbreaking. In fact, it barely makes sense. Slashers don't always need deep motivations, but if the movie is going to set up a mystery around the killer, the payoff needs to be more satisfying than this. Alright, now let's get into what we really came here for, the kills. If there's one thing Heart Eyes absolutely nails, it's the violence. Some of these kills are brutal, and the practical effects make them even better. The film gets creative with its murder sequences, finding new and interesting ways to dispatch its victims, and whether it's a particularly nasty eye-related kill, because, you know, hard eyes, or the use of Cupid's deranged arrow, the movie doesn't hold back. Even though the film leans heavily into comedy, it never shies away from the gore. The kills are just as mean as they are fun, which helps to balance the tone. One second you're laughing at a perfectly delivered joke, and the next you're watching someone get their face completely obliterated. So with all of that being said, I'm going to give Heart Eyes a B+. Heart Eyes is the kind of movie that doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's its biggest strength. It's funny, it's violent, and it's carried by two leads who have fantastic chemistry. Sure, the plot is predictable and the killer's reveal is underwhelming, but if you're looking for a fun holiday slasher to watch with friends, this one definitely delivers. Would I have liked a stronger mystery? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I had a great time watching this movie, and sometimes that's all you really need. And that's it for today, friendships. Thanks for watching. Hope you survived till the end. If you had a killer time, don't forget to stab that like button, slash that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell before it comes back for revenge. More movie madness coming your way soon, including Horror History Part 3 creeping up very soon. And hey, maybe some makeup related content in the future too, because who says you can't look drop dead gorgeous while you're screaming for your life? Until next time, stay spooky, spread the love, and remember, watch your back, especially on date night. See you soon.